I am here to show just a couple of the CRM enhancements that Acumatica has come up with, including streamlining the extension of business account to the customer and security validation, as well as some related activity enhancements. So as you know, CRM is a wonderful tool that we can use for gathering information about leads and potential accounts. But we have to be careful when we design the workflow so that it gets us the information that we need in the most efficient manner. Otherwise, it can add a lot of administration time to the sales and marketing workflow and become really cumbersome. That's why I like this first enhancement. So previously, if we had started an opportunity or a quote or a lead or contact, we would still have to go in and create a business account and extend it to a customer. That would force you to navigate to different screens and click around a lot, which isn't great when you have somebody on the phone and you're just trying to get an order in place. So what they've done here is, as you can see, I've created an opportunity on the screen and put in all of the typical details that you would. And what happens is you can go up to the More menu and hit Create Sales Order. And it will bring up this dialog box, and you can see that that part's not new. So some of this remains the same. The user defined tab is the same. The attributes tab is the same. It's this main tab that they've made changes to. So on here, you can still have the opportunity to change the order type if you want to by clicking the magnifier glass. You can recalculate prices and you can recalculate discounts. The new part is this customer area. It will populate for you a customer ID. That is not an editable field, just so you know. The customer class, there's going to be a default that comes up in there, but you can also change that by hitting the magnifier and selecting something different. It will pull over the customer email from the business account. So if there's anything on that business account that you set up and there's a customer email, it will go ahead and do that for you. So we can hit this create and review button when we're prepared to do so. And from there, it will go out and do a couple different things for you. It will first look at all of the information that you have in that business account and make sure that enough information has been filled out in order for you to create that business account, or I'm sorry, the customer account. So if not, it will stop you here. It'll give you a warning and it will tell you, create that customer account. So you have to click into there and then fill in the fields that are missing, save it, and then you can go to your sales order from there. One thing that it is also doing behind the scenes, whenever you go to create a quote convert a quote or create a sales order, Acumatica is verifying that the user who's doing so has the security access clearance to do it. So if somebody clicks that and they're not allowed by your organization to create a new customer, it will stop them and then refer them to the system administrator. So that works out really well because then you maintain your customer database and you don't have, people creating things that you don't want in there. So it keeps everything really clean. All right, so as you can see here, the sales order did come up. It's got the customer already in there. And so from here, you can go ahead and process your sales order. If I just click on that customer, I probably shouldn't have done that. Anyway, it will have all of that information in there from the business account. I'm just going to close that for the sake of time. The other thing that I really like about the CRM enhancements, so it's my item number 2, is that they have taken and made changes to the data entry forms of the emails and activities. So they've added a related entity type and a related entity box to the activity, email activity, task, and event forms. And what that looks like is this. So here I've started creating a task. I put in everything just like normal. And then right here, they have this related entity box. When you click on the drop down, you can choose what you would like to relate it to. And I'm going to choose to relate it to this opportunity. When I do that, it makes this related entity box down here available. And I can click into my magnifier and it gives me the choices of opportunities that are available that I can connect it with. So once I've done that, and once I've hit save, I come over here. Well, I could just click into the opportunity as well, but this is to demonstrate that once you go to that opportunity, this activity has already been automatically related for you. So you no longer have to spend as much time in this relations tab.